Hello, welcome to Steve McDonald's Arts and Crafts. Now, what you can see here is a little Santa head that I've made from air dry clay. I made it about a week ago to ensure that it was really quite dry, and I've given it 3 coats of this to try and give it more of a glossy feel to it. Because what I want to do is I want to cast this in silicone mold making, so I can actually make a mold of it, then cast it again with resin and make quite a few so I can hang them on the tree or give them away as gifts. So this video is going to show the mold making process. So what I've got here is a little bit of board, and what I'm going to do is I've got some wide tape here, and I'm going to put it on the board sticky side up to stick the actual Santa's head to it. Okay. And it looks like I'll probably need 2 bits for this. I'll double check it in a second. So it needs to make sure, yeah, it does fully cover that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there, because this is what I'm going to cast into. And then I'm going to put my mould in there, pushing it down nice and firm, so that it's ensured that it's stuck to the bottom where that tape is. And it should give me enough edge around it now to ensure that it's not going to move. And what I'm going to then do is go around these edges with a glue gun to stop the silicone mold maker coming out from underneath. So I'm going around this now with my glue gun to make sure it's well and truly sealed. And the good thing about the Resin 8 mould maker is it stays workable for about 15 minutes, but it cures in about 60 to 90 minutes. I usually leave it a couple of hours. So this is the mould maker I'm using. It's equal parts of both the base and the catalyst, and you mix it. There's no real set time for this. You mix it until it completely changes colour. And as I said, you do get 15 minutes working time with this. So I'll measure out equal parts of this one and this one. I know how much I need to mix, because I've previously filled this with a little bit of rice, and that's why it's great having it on a board, because you can tip the rice out. And that gives me an approximation of how much I need to mix. Okay, so it's all mixed up and ready to go. Now, my other piece of advice is don't pour directly onto the thing that you're moulding. Pour slowly in a steady stream onto the edge. As you can see there, I'm pouring onto the edge, and let that engulf what you are doing, and that way you are not going to get as many bubbles, and the bubbles that are there will actually come up as well. And that's the nice thing I like about this Resin 8 silicone mold baking kit, that you actually, the bubbles do come up and they don't spoil the actual thing that you're trying to mould. And I do like to, I probably use a little bit more moulding liquid than you need to, but I do like to ensure that it's well covered, because that way the mould lasts me a lot longer than it would if I was trying to have thin edges and thin sides. Okay, so what I'll do now is I will leave that there to cure. And as I said, I'll leave that there to cure now for about 2 hours, and then we'll come back to it and see what it's like. This is cured nicely now, and I'm hoping, I saw a lot of bubbles come out of this, so hopefully it's not going to be too bubbly. So what I need to do now is, oh look, obviously had a little bit of a leak, is take it off the board, then remove some of this glue, and that should come off quite easily. Okay. There we go. And because I've got a cone shaped pot like this, it pushes out really easily. Now if you have a straight edged or cut, it really does take its time to get out. You can't come in, Lily. Can you hear her scrapping at the door? Okay, now I should be able to just pull this out, and it should have left, hopefully, a perfect imprint of Father Christmas in there, which it has. And like I said, I did use a nice lot of the silicone mix. You don't need to use that much. I mean, it's fine, it's up to you. It's just that I will be using this, and I will be making an awful lot of moulds, resin things out of this, and I wanted to make sure that it lasts a nice long time. So as you can see, this is quite a robust mould, and it will last quite a nice long time. And next thing we'll see is making a casting of it using the resin. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share this video as much as you can to help my channel grow. Bye.